Two trains swept from this bridge after that terrible and horrifying accident. The death toll is certainly rising there.
Yes, it is, Christy. The latest number we have is about 27. It may rise a little bit more than that. The government so far has been working overnight through all of today, trying to help people, to rescue people from both of these trains. Remember, this accident took place in the middle of the night. What the Railway Ministry has said so far is that it was pitch dark, there was a sudden flash flood, and really it wasn't the fault of the train driver. The tracks gave way, the trains then collapsed, they fell into the water, and that's why so many people have died. I should add, though, this isn't entirely unusual. India has a number of train accidents every single month, and these collectively often add up to hundreds of lives lost every year.
Got the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. He has expressed concern about the flooding disaster there. He's also offered condolences to the people of India. But what is his government doing to mitigate this disaster and to save lives?
Well, so in central India, where we've seen the train derailments, they've been, mobilizing the police, the ambulances, the fire services, the army as well, trying to make sure that they can rescue as many lives as possible. So that's more of an ongoing kind of emergency situation. A very different scene that we're seeing in the eastern side of India, in the states of West Bengal and Odisha, which were ravaged by this cyclone Koman over the weekend. There, the government has had to set up thousands of relief camps because entire villages are submerged. So the situation there, very different. And lastly, in Western India, we also have a number of floods. Those floods caused not by cyclones, but by regular monsoon rainfall.
These floods are hitting vast areas of India. Why are we seeing such devastation? What has made these parts of India so vulnerable to such massive flooding?
Well, there are a few things here. On the one hand, this is a lot of rainfall. A lot of rainfall coming very, very quickly all of a sudden. That's one thing. But I should add that if the same amount of rainfall were to hit, say, central London or New York, you wouldn't have this number of deaths. And the reason why you're seeing these deaths in India, to the extent that you are a number of reasons. I mean, number one, India is very, very densely populated. So a lot of people, the infrastructure in general, very, very weak. So poorly constructed roads and railway tracks, bridges that are very weak, that can collapse. In remote parts of India, mud homes that are easily washed away and submerged. So all of those factors, which are larger infrastructural issues across India, those are the reasons why we're seeing so many lives lost.